Hello. Right, let's make a start. So I'm just going to remind you of how you add adjustment layers to change the contrast, the curves, and anything else you want to have a go as well. So brightness, levels, curves. Okay. Oh, sorry, brightness, curves, and photo filter. Okay, so you've opened your image. So you go to File, Open, and then you need to navigate where they're saved onto your computer. So let's go for, click open, and it should open there. What we then need to do is we are going to add an adjustment layer to here. So remember, this is called non-destructive. So if we make a mistake, we can just delete the layer rather than the whole image. Okay. So if you click on here, so it goes to a new adjustment level, and we're going to do photo filter first, photo filter, and it automatically comes on there. Okay. We've got a sepia one, so it's a brown one. Okay, so a bit of an old style one. Click there to open again. Change the intensity, the density. So that is just normal. There's no density on there. This one, it's the full amount on there. Okay, so I probably want it about. Let's go with 70. Give it a bit of a warm glow. Okay, so just click on that. That just takes in the properties tool again. All right, so there's your first photo filter, your first adjustment layer using photo filter. So to check it, click the eye off. You can see a definite change there. So eye off, there's your visual photo, eye on, there's the one. Okay. Now, if you only want to keep the glow around the face and the candle, what you do is you add what we call a mask layer. Okay, so this bit here is the mask layer. All right. I won't go into too much detail about it, but you need to make sure that this one square is selected. Okay. You then make sure you clicked on the paintbrush, and you need to make sure that you've got black on the top. Oh, we're a bit laggy again. Come back to me. I don't want that one. We need to make sure that we're black on the top. There we go. So click that arrow around, or if you press X, what I'm doing is press the X key at the moment, and it switches between black and white, black on the top or white on the top. We need to make sure that black is on the top, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to reveal the layer underneath. That's my brush, it's really big. I'm just going to use the bracket T key to make it smaller. So black reveals, white conceals. So black will reveal the layer underneath and white will hide it again. Okay, so make sure you're on the brush. Make sure that you're actually on that, not on there, not on the photo. You need to be on the photo for this white square here. So this is what we call the mask layer. Okay, make sure you're on that one or else it won't work. Make sure it's on black, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to click. So you can see there I'm revealing the layer underneath it. Okay, so I don't want the jumper to be orange, I just want the face and the candle. Now if you look here, you can see where you're painting black, you can see here what's going on. All right, so you might want to take your brush down a little bit to get on here. I'm going to show you as well how to just get the select an area to do, so you don't have to go really carefully. All right, so in here we're just going really carefully around the candle here. You want to zoom in, you press Z, zoom in there, go back to our paintbrush so we can get really close in there. That I'm pressing the space bar, that gives me a hand, little hand, and then I can just move it up. Make sure I'm back on the paintbrush. I'm just going to go carefully around here, make it smaller, so that's a bracket key, make it small around there. Okay, oh, we're a bit laggy. All right, so black to reveal, white to conceal. So if I go like there and go, oh no, I've made a mistake, I don't want to go into the candle, all I do is press the X key, have a look what happens here. The X, the white is on top, and then I'm just going to go back in and I'm going to paint around it again. All right, there we go. Flip back to the black, and then we're going to go in here. Okay, so you need to go carefully around these bits here. Zoom in as much as you want. So Z key, zoom in some more. Make sure you're on the brush key again. So B is a shortcut to brush. Make it even smaller. Go back in there. Okay, so you can get as accurate as you want. Go in as close as you want. Practice makes perfect, folks. All right, so I'm going to press Z key. I'm going to zoom out. Let's move it across, or press Control 0 and that flips it back. All right, so if you take off the key again, press the I, if you look on there, you've only got the face. I know I've not finished all around here, but you've only got the face and the candle glowing orange. Okay, that's how you use the mask layer. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to delete that layer. If you just want to select a certain part, so you don't want to go carefully around it, you just want to go really quickly over it. Okay, I'll show you how to select certain parts so it won't go over that mask layer. Okay, so we'll put our layer on again, new adjustment layer, photo filter. Let's whack the intensity up a bit more so we can see a difference. Click on properties to get rid of that tab. You then need to click on the background. Okay, so we need to tell the computer which areas we want to select to not put that filter in or to put the mask layer in. Okay, let's just try the lasso tool. So this one you've got to actually draw around it. There we go. So again, it's a bit rough. I'm going to try and work out the quick selection because that is really annoying. Oh, come on, and I'm holding the mouse down. That's not worked, has it? Let's deselect. Let's try again. So try not to let go of the mouse. There we go. And back round. There we go. So we've got our rough circle selected. Not the best, but we'll give it a go. Then because we've selected this, we want to tell the computer that we want the background not to change. The background to change. The background to get rid of that orange glow. So what we need to do, Control Z, Control 0 again to go out. So we've selected, we want everything else behind, don't we? Yeah, want everything, they want the background to get rid of the orange glow. Okay, so if you go to select, and they go to inverse, so it selects everything apart from the face. All right, we then click on the photo filter, this bit here, remember on the square, so this is the mask layer. Okay, and make sure we're on the brush. Shortcut is just B. Make sure that black is on the top. And then we are going to, let's make that a bit bigger. Let's show you. Is it going to work? On that square there, mask layer, brush, black, yes. And then remember, black reveals, white conceals. So because I've selected this background here, if I click on here, nothing happens because I've told the computer I don't want to do anything to that bit there. Okay, I should have done the candle as well, shouldn't I? I'm going to go, okay, let's just do it so we can see a definite contrast. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm just rubbing over there and that makes it a bit quicker. Okay, so just rubbing all that out and getting rid of the photo filter on that layer. It's a little bit laggy at the moment, folks. There we go. So if you look on the thumbnail here, can you see that white bit? Yeah, so that is the bit that has been concealed. Okay, so black to reveal, white to conceal. So press the X key, go back and go, oh, let's just have a little bit there. Remember that reveals it. All right, so press the X key back. Don't want to do that. All right. Then I'm going to go Control D to deselect everything. And if you look, we've just got a lovely orange glow on the face, and the rest of it is almost like black and white, isn't it? Nearly, with a little bit of pink there. Okay, so that is how you use one of the mask, what we call the mask. So you can select areas that you don't want to put colour to. And if you've heard of something called colour pop, where you have it black and white, and then you have just like a rose, for example. So you'd have just the rose petals in red and the rest of it black and white. It's the same principle that you use for that. You use masking layers. There is different ways around it, but it's really good to get your head around using the masking layers. Okay. Click off. So that's the original, and that's your edited one. Okay. Right, folks. That is it for that one. So that's using the masking layer to localize where you are going to put your color for your photo filter. The same thing will work with if you're changing the levels or the contrast or anything else. Okay, right, hope that makes sense, and have a go, folks.